Hey Papa, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I actually gave you the performer's role because, again, you're streaming and you're a friend, so you deserve it. All that, but, and you subbed, so that makes you, like, a friend plus one. But, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll probably set up a stage, just in case people actually want to, like, play. But give me a minute.
He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more. Juggles stars and shadow play, turns silence into song, pulls memories from pocket folds where they've been lost too long. The bearded lady swears he's wept once underneath the stage, and the strongman says he's timeless, some forgotten ancient sage. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, with secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and violet smoke, a laugh like thunder barely spoke. Oh, the rings may spin and the fire may fly, but his magic holds the midnight sky. They say he came from nowhere, or from some collapsing star, that he stitched the tent from fallen dreams and bottled up the dark. And when the circus leaves the town, the wind forgets its name, but children dream of glowing eyes and softly call his name. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, waltzing with the firmament, not a trick but tales untold of hearts unbroken and spells gone cold. Oh, the world may spin but the tale is true, the mage still waits in the midnight blue. In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more.
Alright, we back. Hello everyone, welcome to the show, all that stuff. If you haven't been checking my Discord or my fucking, my Twitter, I'll be gone for this week, so I'm only doing 3 streams. Aside from that, we're just gonna do some Vanguard. I've got a stage up in case people want to play. Puppet, I see that you want to play, so let me get my special version up. Let me get my special version up of Card.
With secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and
I will suck at it, but I want to play. Yeah. Just give me 1 second to actually, like, load it up. Alright. It's loading up, so let me go to here. Boom. Boom. Bam. Should... There we go. Yeah, baby. I've also got a stage up Puppet Jam, so if you want to join on Discord, we can do that.
Vanguard.
So I can't believe my deck name got censored. It's funny as fuck. You have no idea how many decks I've done that have done that shit. I can show like at least like maybe 2. Oh wait, no, not the shop, dumb fuck. Alright, there we go. I think it was... I'm not sure if Michu actually did it. It's usually the decks where, like, I change the name. So Blankmeyer, I couldn't do. I don't think I could have done Lukier. I don't remember what got that. Arcite I couldn't do. I know that one. Sagita I couldn't do. What's the problem word though? It's not a problem word, it's like they tend to only censor like 3 letters, no matter how long the name is. So it's like very specific 3-letter combinations. It is incredibly specific of 3-letter combinations, like Arcite, hit. The hit in her fucking name is Baba Booid. I don't understand why it works like that, but it's really funny, so I don't care. I personally don't care. I just when I find them, I'm just like, oh, that's funny, haha. Let me make sure there isn't any decks that I can make sure that I can play. I'll remember what oh yeah, I just finished Sienna because I played this today. Sure, Silhouette. I think Silhouette should be, or actually, I could finish Loro. No, I can't because I have SP songs. Okay. What about Lutetia? Definitely not. There's got to be a deck I could finish here. I think Soul Rhyron I should be fine. I don't think I have anything where like I could get away with like 20k. Never mind, Graham Grace. And probably Favrenil if I have that. Let me bring you up real quick, Puppet. Yo, what up?
Hello there.
Hello. Let me just... Do I have Favrenil?
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? Yeah, I have Favrenil, okay.
I'm doing well, thank you. And that's good to you.
Yeah, I can finish Graham Grace and Favrenil, so I can finish 2 extra decks. Because for some reason the decks only got like a foil, they didn't get like an SP or anything. Which I don't understand.
That's a bit odd.
So now that's 2 decks, right? Oh wait, what the fuck? It's 50. Oh, it's this fuck. Shurda. So I couldn't finish Favrenil. Damn.
Nah, rip.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I did finish 1 deck just because I could.
True.
Alright, let me make the lobby, I guess. Room fight, make a room. Let me turn time limit off, since I learned that you can do that.
Thank you.
And then,
That will help me so much.
let's see. I guess you could just see it on stream. Yeah, there's no need to. There's no need to, you know. There's no need to do that. Alright, just tell me when you're in, I guess. Oh, you are
I'm in.
Okay. Alright. First thing I need to do.
Luckily, I just found you on the thing.
Yeah, okay. First thing I need to do. Let me change my accessories. All I'm really changing is my fighter.
How do you do that, actually?
You go to change accessories. And then, when you select the deck, you go to change accessories, and then it'll have a bunch of shit that you can change. Your deck holder, sleeves, playmat, circles, the key card that's highlighted, and the fighter. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the first thing I need to do is I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you what real fucking gameplay for this deck is.
You can teach me what pain is?
Yes. I'm about to learn.
I don't have any like proper sleeves for this deck, so I'm just gonna pick cute anime girls.
Yeah, me neither. I literally have not spent any money on. I've literally not spent any money on fucking accessories. I've solely done it for decks.
Fair. I mean, once I get all the cards, I'm gonna spend like all my, you know, just get all the accessories.
Yeah. Alright, it's time for you to learn.
I'm gonna learn how to suffer.
Yes. It's okay, Rocky. Alright, I need to break my policy because clearly this isn't going anywhere.
To hit.
Here we fucking go. Time for fucking Dimensional Robo Goyusha. I'm playing fucking Dayusha. Again, with this deck, you always want to go second. Because secretly going second is just going first with extra resources.
With my deck?
No, for Dayusha.
Or your deck?
For Dayusha.
This one does give extra draw if you go second.
That's just with every deck. Grade. If you go second, every grade 0 draws you a card. So technically, you're always starting with an extra draw. Alright, gonna have a bunch of shit go off. So I'm gonna Energy Blast 3 off of this grade 2 that I discarded to draw a card. Then I'm gonna activate Skylander. I'm gonna grab a base. And then my grade 0 is gonna let me draw a card. Alright, I'm gonna play this base. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna use its first effect to energy charge one, and then search my deck for funny thing. Which will be die battles.
Okay.
And then swing at Rosarium Fairy. Okay. My hand is already fucking fucking dog.
Yeah.
There we go. I wonder who else is streaming this game while you're doing your stuff. Doesn't seem like there's like huh, so there's no like VTubers.
Energy blast to draw 3.
Wait, draw 3?
I'll draw 1, sorry.
Yeah, there
Energy
we go.
blast, draw 1.
I was like, wait, what? What card lets you pot of 3? Oh, cool! You couldn't draw a card off of that card. That's what we do, baby. Okay, that's a lot. Sure. Okay. No, die lady! Guard.
Guard.
I need resources, but not that badly. And you're good.
No guard.
Actually, on your turn too, huh? Right. Oh my fucking god. That changes a lot. That's not good.
You got good draw?
Alright, so I'm gonna discard this guy and Energy Blast 3 to draw a card. Alright, I'm gonna play Die Lady. Die Lady's gonna counterblast 1, search my deck, and I'm gonna add a base from my deck to my hand. Alright, then I'm gonna play that base. I'm gonna use its skill to search my deck for Die Mariner and put it in my hand. Or put it into my soul. Alright, I'm now gonna activate Die Battle's skill. So now that I have everything in my soul, I'm gonna put this Die Dragon into my hand, from my hand into to soul. And ride Dayusha. Dayusha's skills, or Die Dragon's ability is gonna activate. So since I rode, it's gonna call itself from soul. And then when it calls itself from soul, it's gonna get 5k. And other ability. I'm then gonna activate my other base's skill to not put anything in there, just soul charging. Call that. Then skill Dayusha, counterblast one, draw a card. Cool. Critical to my Vanguard, power to Dilate. Alright, I'm gonna put this draw trigger into my soul from hand and restand my Vanguard. We're gonna swing at that guy. Alright, we're gonna swing at Van with Dilate. Alright. Dayusha boosted by Burston here. Burston's gonna get 2k since there's a base in the order zone. So 23-2 crit. Bruh. Alright, at least it's gone. I'm actually kinda okay with that. It's still very even damage. Alright, Burston's gonna shove itself in the soul to countercharge one. Then, go ahead. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be able to really go. What you gonna do? Okay. That kind of sucks. Damn, that's some good art. I see. Okay. What are you gonna do from there?
I'm gonna try and cook something.
Oh, he's cooking? Oh. Alright, so I'm already gonna tell you. Okay. So there's like 3 things that I can tell you that you did wrong. Already.
Yeah, I know.
So the first is, instead of calling Brave Shooter, you should have called the Broccoli. Because then that would have given you... You would have been able to draw, and you would have gotten a bigger board. Second, you should have moved Luster Impact Dragon backwards, or into the back row. So that way you could restand it in Soul Blast to draw a card and give it 5k, on top of your Vanguard getting bigger. And then I'm not gonna say anything on the third thing, because I'm not sure if I don't remember how it works. But we're about to see. I think you have to not boost with your center back row is the other problem you had. Because now you miss out on... I'm pretty sure now you miss out on a restanding to your back row and getting that extra drive. Yep. So it's not if you boosted 3 times, it's if that skill itself boosted with 3 things.
What did you say?
So the last problem that you did
is not if you boost with 3 or more. You can't. It's not for boosting it for 3 or more units, right?
No. So you have to boost with 3
units. Well, it is,
units.
because I'm reading it right now. If you boost this unit with 3 or more units, this plus size to the end of battle, and at the end of that battle, choose.
The problem is you boosted it with the grade 0 while attacking. You have to boost 3 with 3 units using the skill. So if you boost with your center back row, you're not boosting with 3 things when that skill goes off. You're boosting with 2 things, and you already boosted with something else.
Okay, so when this unit attacks, S+1 discard a card again and boost this unit with all your back row units with boost. If you boosted this unit with 3 or more units, this unit gets drive +1 till the end of that battle, and at the end of that battle, choose 2 of your back row rear guards and up them. That is the exact wording.
So, again, what I'm pretty sure...
FAQ bullshit.
What I'm pretty sure, even though it's worded really fucking weirdly, I'm not going to say any... I'm with you in agreement on that. How that skill works is not if you boost it with your center rear and then use the skill to boost with 2 other things. You have to use the skill to boost with 3 things itself. So what you're supposed to do is, instead of when you attack and then you boost, you leave your center back row stood, so that way you boost with it from the skill.
It didn't give me an option to who to pick to boost.
It's the first. So when you pick an attack, the first thing it'll do is like, do you want to boost?
Yeah, it was asking me if I want to boost, and then it picks all 3 of them.
Fucking I don't know, man. Alright, I cannot go in with what I have. It is physically impossible. Sadly, it is almost impossible for me to go in with what I have. Alright,
So what you've got to do is you've got to choose not to boost it at all to activate this skill.
yes. When you go to attack...
So you've got to not use its ability to use its ability.
Yeah, so when you attack... So the first things it'll ask you is, when you select an attack, it'll ask you if you want to boost. You say no to that. Then when you attack, when like you actually pick your target and everything, you use its skill, and then you boost with three things.
This is worded wrongly.
So
this is
how it's
worded wrong.
How it should be worded is if you boosted this unit with 3 or more units at the same time. So instead of boosting it once when you swing and then using your skill to boost 2 more times, it would be if you boosted 3 or more times. That's how I would word it.
That doesn't make any sense. Neither of those explanations make sense.
Well, when you hit Leonore Viamance, it's not gonna fucking matter. That card solves the problem for you. Okay. Wow, I'm not getting anything. Okay. Power there, I guess. Using Vanguard skill. Yeah, I want to go in, but I really can't. Not gonna do that.
No guard.
I just wish my hand was not clogged full of fucking triggers. That would be great. I have to count. That's not. That's fine. I have plenty of space for more.
Vanguardにアタック。ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
Cool.
ターンエンド。
Oh, it doesn't solve the problem because it says while not boosted. So the fact of the matter of Viamance fucking Vivace or Vivace or whatever the fuck the fucking last one is, fucking it still does not change the fact that you can't boost with your back row in order to use its skill. God, my it's like fucking dog shit. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. You got this, puppet. You'll be fine.
Vanguard にアタック
15. Alright, guard. Skill. Counter blast 1 to draw a card. And there we go.
Vanguard にアタック
Alright, now Rosarium skills Mina. Yep.
パワープラス
Using this Blitz Order, it's gonna give me 10,000 power for the battle. So, guard that.
Vanguard にアタックスキル発動
Sure.
ノーガードドライブチェッククリティカルトリガー
Fuck.
クリティカルプラスパワープラスドライブチェッククリティカルトリガ
Are you
ー
fucking for real?
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
Did you forget that you can give the crit and the power separately to different things?
Yeah, but all of them are.
ダメージチェック
That's why I did that.
Alright.
Because I've used all of them.
ダメージチェッ
Please
ク
God, no.
クリ
Alright,
ティカルトリガーだ
I'm good with that.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
All effects to my Vanguard. I didn't damage check my fucking... my base, so I'm okay with that.
スキル発動 パワープラス
Okay.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah, I'm just not gonna entertain that.
スキル発動完全ガードドライブチェックドロートリガー
Fucking Christ!
パワープラス
Alright, I see what I need to do.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Regardless of how I feel, I'm gonna have to. Guard.
ガード
Only question is, do I do...
ターンエン
Fuck.
ド俺のターン
Am I gonna draw? Something not great.
スキル発動
Let's do this. Gonna need to. Put Die Lady in there.
スキル発動
Then use the other one to call Die Lady out.
スペリオルコールスキル
Get
発
the
動
counter blast to search for my last piece. important. It sure is fucking Leonorn. Alright, play the bass.
Yeah, I'm not really good at the deck, but I'm trying.
It's in my soul. You know what? I'll use the new base that I just played. This Energy Blast 2 called Die Dragon. Alright. Swing a Van, Counterblast 1, draw a card, give all my dimensional robos with different names 5k. Understandable. Nice. I'll take that. Oh, you whore. I guess that. Okay. Putting Die Mariner into Soul. We stand.
Vanguard にアタック
I want to do one of those, but I can't.
Vanguard にアタック
I just need to fucking swing in.
ノーガードダメージチェック
And then swing in. And because I have 2 or more bases and she's attacking a grade 3, 10k.
Nice. Cool. Alright. It's another 9. So here's 7 left. It's roughly
私のターンドロー
Alright. Persona Ride, this makes this a lot easier. Alright. Here we go. Deck fitting is deck winning. Ah. So 18 guard. I need to guard everything.
Vanguard にアタック
Uh Vanguard with that.
ガード ヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動
Alright, not even gonna entertain that. Fuck that.
スキル発動 完全ガードだドライブチェックよしヒールトリガー
Cool, you don't heal? That's great.
パワープラスドライブチェック スキル発動
Alright.
Power プラス ヴァンガードにアタック
Alright, so that is 15, so... Whoa! Okay, I hit Z. Almost made me fucking just take it instead of
ド
guarding.
ライブチェック
Jesus.
ドロートリガーパワープラス
Okay, cool.
ヴァンガードにア
Alright,
タック
we livin'. So, I'm going to use that Blitz order that's in my drop. I'm gonna remove it from my drop to give my Vanguard 15k.
パワープラス
And then... Guard and guard.
ガード
Alright, I now have everything to go in. Time to go in. If I top
Yeah,
deck
I
my
think that's a
persona right,
GG.
that'd be poggers. I didn't. Fuck. Alright, that's fine.
俺自身の強さを証明するファイナルターン
Alright. Every single one of these bases, I'm going to Energy Blast 2 and rest it to call a Dimensional Robo from my soul. First will be Dilander. When it's called from Soul, both it and my Vanguard get 5k for the turn.
パワープラス スキル発動
Next base, we'll be calling out Die Mariner. Die Mariner, when it's called from Soul, it gets 2k and you can't intercept for the turn.
パワープラス
Finally, we'll be calling out Die Battles. Die Battles, when it's called from the Soul, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater, my Vanguard's original crit is 2. I'm now going to swing.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I'm going to Counterblast 1 and give my entire board 5,000 power. And of course, that's what I draw. Fuck my life.
プラス ガードドライブチェックだ
Alright, I got a Die Lady.
ドライブチェックだ
A
クリティカルト
crit.
リガーだ
I'm gonna give all effects to Die Dragon.
プラスパワープラス
Alright, I'm gonna activate Dayusha's skill. That was the wrong card. Fuck my life. I'm gonna put that in the soul. Alright, 41. 2 crit.
Yeah, I think that's GG. Yeah, I need to get better at this deck. I'm not very good.
ノーガードダメージチェックダメージチェック
And there you go.
勝利は分かりきっていた
Hey, I did okay with it being my third duel with it.
I mean, true. Well, I don't want to disband. There we go.
どのデッキにするの
Hmm. What do I play this day? I don't know why this is calling to me, but it is, so sure.
どのデッキにするの
Yeah, I don't know why this deck is calling, or has been calling to me recently, but sure.
Fair enough.
Actually, you. Oh no, wait, no, I'm fucking stupid. Let's grab the character that actually uses this goddamn deck.
Also, did you ever see that mess of a snippet I sent you?
Yes. It was something.
Yeah, sorry you had to read that.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It was funny. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was funny.
That's what my mess of a sleep deprived brain thought was a funny little text. It gets more weirder.
It gets weirder.
Yes.
I see.
That was the tame part.
That was the tame part, goddamn.
絶対に負けないから
Do you remember what deck this character uses?
What anime is this?
What do you mean, what anime? This motherfucker's a character in the game. He's not in the anime.
Alright. Can I say about sounding bad?
What?
I did not give a shit about any of the male characters outside of the... I only cared about the female ones.
Understandable.
I was just like, bro, yeah. Oh, she's on, okay. Well, what's she saying?
Alright, well, you're about to see. Because he got an upgrade.
俺のターンだドロー
I mean, at least he has good taste.
No, that's just the starter I chose. I have good taste, not him.
Oh, okay. I mean, that first one's pretty good taste as well.
私のターンドロー
Yeah, she's got quite big personality. I fucking love that deck too. Like, the actual deck linked to that grade 0. I love Al Magistar.
スキル発動
Alright, I'm just gonna tell you this entire deck, the deck I'm playing, the entire point of the deck is to soul charge as many cards as humanly fucking possible. In fact, this deck soul charges so goddamn much that, to get the maximum amount out of my Vanguard, I need to have 20 or more cards in soul.
Jesus.
And it soul charges so much that on Vanguard Paradox, they don't even have Sentinels in this deck. So against Leonord, this is not good at all. God, this is gonna be ass. But whatever.
ドにアタック
Alright, here we go.
ノーガードドライブチェックダメージチェッククリティカルトリガー
Nice. Alright.
Nice.
プラスパワープラス
You can't hit me.
Mm-hmm.
ターンエンド
Alright. While you take your turn to be right back.
Oh, great. Okay.
Do you need me to interact with something?
No.
スキル発動
Okay, I'm gonna quickly use the toilet then.
パワープラス
Ooh. Got Lilac Lasher.
コールコールスキル発動コールスキル発動だコールスキル発動パワープラススキル発動バインド ヴァンガードにアタック
Alright, well. How's it going, chat? Oh, we just here. We just here. We out here. Can't believe fucking Barrow is fucking talking to me. I still can't believe that I'm playing this deck. Oh, I can't wait for the DLC. Oh god. Oh. I almost watched a video, a YouTube video literally just now. Good thing I was. Alright.
1500, no god.
ノーガード
Damn, you really blinged out those cards.
That's what I do with every deck.
パワープラス
Whatever the highest rarity is without going with like, oh god damn it.
リアガードにアタック
Hiya.
ノーガードドライブチェック
Oh fuck. Ah.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Hiya. Oh cool, thanks.
ダメージチェック
Appreciate that. On hit, thanks to Selfish Engraver, I'm gonna Soul Charge 1, but because I use the grade 1 to counterblast 1 and increase how much I Soul Charge 2.
Damn.
And now, because I have more than 10 or more cards in my soul, she can now shove herself into soul to draw a card, or not draw a card, counter charge.
ターンエンド私のターンドロー
I'm gonna take a lot of damage right now. I'm about to get fucking blasted because I only have 2 cards in it. I played my entire hand.
ライド
Yeah, that's
That's kind of a problem with this deck. Not gonna lie.
スキル発動
Time to take a lot of damage. Fuck my life.
スペリオルコールコール
Oh, I love my god damn it. My friend Austin fucking changed
スキル発動
his Discord fucking status to Hunter, the Hunter x Hunter game. The new Hunter x Hunter fighting game that's coming out is gonna save the fighting game community.
No, it's not. Although, is that some new game coming out? Damn.
Yeah, it's coming out.
I'm actually hyped.
I think it's actually coming out soon.
So, I made a mistake last night.
What?
I bought Tekken 8.
Oh god. Welcome. Because I actually play that game.
I'm not... Oh, you do?
Not a lot. I haven't played it in a while, but I did.
Senpai, can you teach me? I want
What?
to be a Lily main.
Lily? Oh god.
There is 100%. You know the reason why I'm playing. We don't need to.
No,
You
I
know
know.
the reason.
ダメージチェック ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah, I kind of just have to eat dong.
ダメージチェックよしクリティカルトリガー
Nice.
Well, I was gonna intercept with my grade 2 anyway, so,
パワープラス
yeah, goodbye to them. This has to be placed by a fucking... from hand, right? Yep, okay.
ノーガード
So probably what I'm gonna do here is... Do I have that grade 2 in here? I don't? Fuck my life.
ドロー
I'm not getting that Destiny draw.
Nope.
ライド
Alright, skill the grade 2 in my soul. Soul charge 2, and I can choose a grade 3 or grade 3 or lower card and call it. That's also from hand. Fuck. I'm gonna go down to 15, so we'll call this grade 1.
スキル発動だ
So these grade 1s, for every card I soul charge, they get 5k
パワープラス
now that I'm at grade 3. And when the grade 1 is placed, I soul charge a card.
スキル発動だパワープラススキル発動だパワープラス
Alright, I'm gonna have to use 3 counterblast this turn, and I don't like it, but I kinda have to deal with it. Oh no, wait. Counterblast 1 for this grade 1. She's gonna increase for any amount of soul charge, it increases the amount I soul charge by 1. So now I'm gonna activate this order. Counterblast 1, soul charge 3, but it's gonna be 4 instead.
Isn't that the last card in your hand?
Yep.
スキル発動だ
Where I'm going, I don't need it. So now, 4 instances, 4 instances each for these grade 1s is gonna happen, where they both gain, total 20,000 power.
パワープラススキル発
Also, that grade 3 order card makes it so that way, it gives my Vanguard a skill for the turn that says, if I have 10 or more cards in Soul, my front row gets 5,000 power.
パワープラス
Mm-hmm.
I now no longer need the Soul Charge,
パワープラスス
because I just have enough
キル
now.
発動だ
I'm definitely gonna lose next turn.
パワープラスス
I'm most likely gonna lose next turn.
キル発動だ
It's not gonna be
You
fun.
might win depending on how it goes.
Alright. Now that that's happened, I'm gonna... 38.
アタックだ
What are you gonna do?
ノーガードダメージチェック
Alright. Lilac Lasher, this grade 2 I have, is 2k base power. But if my Vanguard is Barrow Magnes, It gets 2,000 power for each card in Soul. So since I have 20 cards in Soul, it gets 4,000 power when it attacks. Or 40,000 power, I mean. Not 4,000. Alright, I'm now gonna swing my Vanguard. This is gonna be 66k? Yup. I'm now gonna counterblast 1. So now that I'm attacking a Vanguard, I'm gonna counterblast 1. And I get to do things depending on how many cards I have in Soul.
Yep.
So
Yep,
when I
that is
have
true.
10 or more, I draw a card and he gets a crit. 15 or more, I get to choose any number of rear guards and put them into Soul. Then I get to call. Then I get to call 2 cards from my Soul, and they both get 5k. So I'm going to be calling 2 Lilac Lashers. And if I have 20 or more cards in Soul, until the end of the battle, if you were to call cards from your hand to guard, you have to guard with at least 3 cards.
I'm aware. Oh, do they get? Oh, they get 10,000 power instead of 5,000 power. I'm wrong. And whatever. Cool. I just draw a completely useless card off of my Vanguard skill. I do heal. Fuck yeah. Actually, I'll heal something that's actually useful. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. And whatever. Heal power is gonna go on to the left, the Lilac Lasher. Or my left. Okay, I'm gonna give all the effects to the other Lilac Lasher. Alright, I think this is 85? Yeah, you know, I don't have anything to block.
Yep, 85 to crit. I feel bad. I feel bad for what I just did. Fuck, I feel really bad for what just happened.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I know, but still. I just feel really, really bad about that. Let's play a newer deck. Sure. Go with this. I forgot to change the fighter for this one. Because I tried to... I don't know what happened with DLC. We'll pick... You know, we'll pick his corporate enemy. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Damn. Okay.
Stand up, Vanguard.
Alright, I'm gonna discard this guy. Go ahead. I forgot to turn the light on in my room. Fuck my life. Let me go turn that shit on.
スキル発動
Yeah. There we go.
スペリオルコール
I want to scream. Okay.
コール
Okay, apparently you just start with the Rosarium and Fairy in your hand every fucking game.
Don't worry about it.
スペリオルコー
Let
ル
me just check something. Rosarium Fairy. Is that male or female?
Who? Fucking Rosarium Fairy?
Yeah.
That is a dude. That is a fucking, that is a femboy, if I've ever seen one.
Is my deck just full of femboys?
Probably?
Like, there is a lot in this deck. Which I'm not complaining about. You know what the funniest thing is?
Hmm?
You said I started with one in my hand, right?
Yeah,
I have two.
sounds about right.
ノーガードドライブチェック
I mean, I would be happy to make a deck full of femboys. I mean, that's why I want to make that other deck, the one you talked about.
Fuck.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I don't remember.
Hari?
What?
Look up Hari, yeah.
ガード
Oh, Harry, yeah.
ってくれる
Yeah, they're femboy.
We'll get them in DLC eventually.
Although I'm tempted to pick up an IRL deck of them.
スタンドドロー
As I saw one in V,
screw
being sold. I think it was them.
スキル発動
We're gonna call the grade 1 from Soul.
スペリオルコール
Soul Charge 1. Calling grade 1. Since I have 2 or more units with the overcharge ability, I can counterblast one
Okay,
to
I
draw
just-
a card and Soul Charge.
I just saw an energy counter, custom energy counter for Hari, and it is the cutest thing ever, and I'm
ニア
tempted to
ガー
buy
ド
it.
にアタック
Mm-hmm.
ノーガード
If I had money, I actually buy product, but I don't, so.
ヴァンガード
Fair
にアタッ
enough.
ク
I'm in way too many card games. I'm literally playing with some One Piece cards right now as we're playing this.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm just fucking... Like, just
Don't-
flicking through them.
I've dabbled in a lot of card games myself, don't worry.
ダメージチェック
Like, on my desk, I've got, Have you heard of Lestrals?
Nope.
ヴァンガードにアタック
It's one of those card games where, you know how YouTubers get sick of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they go, we're gonna make our own card game.
Yeah. It's
It's
that.
that again. Yeah,
I see.
ノーガード
it's always that.
ドライブチェックドロートリガー
Oh, cool. Powered van, I guess.
And I've got 2 of the dog shit trial decks. Oh shit, I broke one. Oh, I broke the case of one.
Oh my god.
I like slammed one on the other and I just undid the case of it.
I think in my room, I think in my room I have decks for 5 different card games.
ライド
I
Oh, in
have
my room? Oh god, there's a lot.
Yu-Gi-Oh! A shitload of Vanguard. A relatively less, but still a shit ton of Dragon Ball Super card game decks. A couple of Magic decks. And then
Talk
the
to me.
ones that
I
I
knew
see
you loved me,
in the
really.
in the corner of my desk. I see a black deck box and a blue deck box. If I remember correctly, the black deck box is a Digimon deck that I bought off of a friend, and the other is a Pokemon deck that I built because my brother wanted to play Pokemon, and we
Okay.
never got into it.
Damn.
コール
which, to be honest, I'm okay with because Pokemon is boring to me.
I mean, it's better than Yu-Gi-Oh!
I actually prefer Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll be honest, if I did some of the combos that I did to some people, you know, I would probably strangle them. You know what's funny? People
What?
don't like the, people look down on the older cards. But it isn't, you shouldn't look down on them when you suddenly get 2 Ragekis and a Harpy's Feather Duster in your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Just combo off, they just combo off and you're just sitting there just like, okay, yeah, keep on going. Keep on
So
going.
yeah, just just gonna play a couple of cards. Oh, you used all your negates? Okay,
No, this was the funniest thing was, I put down the first Rageki, he scrambles, he's like, okay, I need to, you know, he's desperate, you know?
yeah.
He finally finds something, and I'm just like, after he did it, he puts it down, I'm like, and I just stand and put the next one down, and just look on his face.
Yeah.
Vanguard にアタック
Even if I guard this, it's still gonna pass. Okay. Yeah. Just let it go.
ドライブチェック
Also, I love my past self, you know why?
Why?
Because my past self was nice enough to get me more stuff that I forgot about.
Oh, come on. I need these cards in my drop. Oh, actually, no. I don't technically
ヴァンガー
need
ドにア
them.
タック
It's even White Monster. Because I'm health conscious. I didn't think if the White Monster was even that healthier. It probably isn't.
Only I have the order card in my hand.
ヴァンガードにアタック
You can't escape crossing fate.
Fucking love me some cross tag.
You know what? Actually, that makes me want to install it. Do I even have any storage after I install Tekken 8? I do somehow.
スタンド&ドロー
The only
not
character
saying
that I
tech-
remember I played it with Scott recently,
ライド
or recently
What
enough.
plays it?
スキル発動
Not really. He just has like a shitload of different fucking He just has a
I think I could
shitload of
bully them
different
into playing
games or different fighting games because
Fair.
his buddy Plague or Dr. Plagueaway, who's also a streamer. He's like they're actually like real life friends.
ゴール
Ah.
ゴール
And they play like an insane amount of. They actually play like fighting games together, so they have like a bunch
nice.
that they've tried.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna Soul Blast 2, and now I'm gonna give 5,000 power to 3 different
Was it
things.
bad that the first thing I did on Tekken 8 wasn't play the story, wasn't my lab, it was see that Lily has a maid costume and immediately buy it?
No.
I just thought about it, it was like, okay, how much is it? 400 coins? $3.99? Bye. I'm putting on my cute rear guards.
Yep.
Do I do this for shits and giggles? And you'll realise why I said I wanted to scream earlier. You know what we are? No, actually not, we're not
ノー
gonna.
ガード
But there's something I really want to scream at.
Alright, so I just want to let you know that the entire point of this deck is choosing a bunch of different cards with my Vanguard's abilities. So
ノーガード
almost every single one of my rear guards has a keyword called overcharge, and the entire point of overcharge is... Oh, I just realized because your Vanguard's not grade 3 fucking...
ドライブチェック
Oh, I have to attack a grade 3 or greater unit. That's fucking was the problem. Okay. So each of them have a keyword that's called overcharge, and the entire... Literally, the only thing you need to know about overcharge is if it activates by me choosing them with my Vanguard's ability.
ノーガード
That's it.
Yeah, fair.
Most of them get 10,000 power when that happens.
ターンエンドスタンド&ドロー
Yeah, most of them just get 10,000 power when they get it.
You know, I'm gonna discard this card because this card pisses me off.
Actually,
You know
yeah.
what card I just discard?
What? Oh god. Why are you doing this to yourself?
That's what I drew my first turn.
Yeah, welcome to Vanguard.
The stuff I wanted to say.
Fucking. What's she gonna do?
I don't remember what. Fuck it, this one we do. No, wait.
What's she gonna do? Oh, I see. This is also one of the divine skill fucking units. So I haven't.
So I you don't actually gonna attack with this.
You fucked up. You boosted with your grade 0. So now you're not going to get the restand and everything now. Because the regular Leonore doesn't restand the units.
It's fine. I don't want to get the restand. I've just given up with that.
Alright. So that's 18. You're probably dead next turn.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I wish I didn't discard that grade 1. Yeah, whatever. Or guard with that grade 1. Yeah, whatever. If I get my order card, that would be fucking amazing. Oh no. Sure. Bruh. Actually, no. Yeah, you are in fact dead next turn. Or you should be. That doesn't fucking help. It's just a trigger out of my deck. Fun. Alright. No, my order card! Fuck! Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna call this grade 1. Then we're gonna use my Vanguard skill. Soul Blast 2. Choose 3 units and give them 5k. Choosing these 3. If I chose 2 or more rear guards with the overcharge ability, I draw a card and my van gets 10k. Now I'm gonna use my divine skill. So I'm gonna counterblast 1. Counterblast 1. Give 2 things on my board 5,000 power. And then if you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, or 4 or less cards in your damage zone, you take a damage, and
ダメージチェック
the power of any triggers you get is 0.
クリティカルプラス
Alright,
ヴァンガードに当たる
20. Alright. 36, which I wish was 41, but whatever. Since I'm swinging at a grade 3 or greater unit, my grade 2 is going to activate. I energy blast through to re-standing, given 10k. Since my Vanguard attack, since I chose it with an ability.
ドライブチェック
Okay.
ドライブチェックメールトリガー
I gotta heal. I do heal. Heal that, give the power over here.
パワープラスダメージチェッククリティカルトリガー クリティカルプラスパワープラス
Alright.
ヴァンガー
53.
ドにアタックノーガードダメージチェック
Alright.
仕事とヴァンガードどちらも両立してみせる
At least we're getting VP for this.
True.
どの
I got like 600.
Yeah, you're getting it very, very slowly. Alright. You're gonna be surprised by this next deck.
Am I now?
Yes.
よろしくお願いします絶対に負けないから
Oh, okay.
スタンドアップヴァンガード私のターンドロー
This kinda blows, but whatever. It is what it is.
エネルギージェネレ
I
ーター
would
を
vastly prefer going first,
スキル発動
like most decks do, but whatever.
You're running a Leonor deck.
スペリオルコールターンエンドスタンドドロー
Alright, discard that.
エネルギージェネレーター
Ride the grade 1 Roa. So, Energy Blast 3 to draw a card off of Rumble Shooter, or Brave Shooter. Draw a card off the grade 0. And get a plant token off the grade 1.
スペリオルコール
You know what? I drew it, so why not?
コールスキル発動です
Killing the plant token. Get 2 more.
スペリオルコール
Alright,
ヴァンガード
13.
です ノーガードドライブチェック
Sick.
ダメージチェック
Time for some Leonorn gameplay.
ヴァンガード
13 again. Yeah, every deck I have is blinged out. I wish I could bling out the plants, but whatever. It is what it is. You can't bling out markers, sadly. Cause I fucking would. These decks are very expensive. Ah. Alright. You should be discarding the shooters, because there's no reason not to when you're riding. You should never be discarding your sentinels. You gotta take notes. I'm playing your deck right now.
I'm trying to think here.
I have the green 3, so it's not a huge problem.
I should point out that I'm insanely tired right now.
Me too.
It's 1 AM right now.
It's 8:24 for me, but I'm always tired, so this isn't anything new.
Like, the funny thing is, I don't know why I bother with energy drinks, because they don't do anything.
You don't bother doing what?
I don't know why I bother with energy drinks, they don't do anything. Like, I just downed an entire monster. So I feel more tired now than I did before.
Sure, Holly, I will allow one more. No! My ultra blink, my super blinked out Luster Impact Dragon. Discard Rosarium. Alright, kill that. Kill the token in my front row. To get
Just
2
finished
more
me off already.
tokens. And then call this guy to the back row. So skill. Reveal Leonorn. Counterblast 1. Didn't get anything, but I'll draw. Sure. Counterblast 1, since I have a token, I'll draw a card. Oh, I should have called that. Yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Should have called to the left where, LaGrace is. Why do you keep giving me this twink? LaGrace has boost since I have two or more grade 1 rear guards in the back row, or grade 1 or less rear guards. Alright, 23. Oh, nice. Alright, what you gonna do? Oh, you found him. Nice. What are you gonna do?
Ah, that's funny.
What? What did you do?
I broke an interaction. I thought it would be funny to see if I could use the card without using the card. Look at the top card.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, no. The only Regalis piece that you can play from your drop is the grade 2 Blitz Order Protection Twin Cast.
Oh, no. What I did was I called it to my rear guard.
Oh, no. Yeah, if you call an order to a rear guard circle, it'll just go into the drop. It doesn't actually do anything. Well, now you know.
Oh, no, I had guessed it would probably do that. I was just curious.
Oh, okay.
It was more for the funny.
Understandable. Oh, sick. All effects Vanguard. Intercept. With the block Wii. Alright, discard this card I just drew. Brave Shooter. EV3 to draw a card. Alright. Alright, move up Rosarium Fairy. Use Leonorn's skill. Counterblast 1 to draw a card, and then choose a card in my hand and either call it or discard. I'm going to choose to call this grade 1 from my hand. Alright. Swing at Vanguard. Skill, Soul Blast 1, discarding Rosarium Fairy. Boost with the 3 cards in my back row. For 43k. Triple drive. Alright. Understandable. Alright, first check. Crit to Rosarium, power to my grade 2. Alright, third check. Draw trigger. Draw and power to the grade 2 again. Alright, since I used my skill to boost with 3 cards in my back row, I'm gonna restand the grade 2 and the grade 1. Alright. Rosarium Fairy boosted by Alentis. Rosarium Fairy is gonna go off. Since your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, and my Vanguard is a Leonore, when it attacks, I'm going to choose my grade 2, and it's going to gain that much power. So it's going to gain 35,000 power to 53-2 crit. You've got 7 cards in hand. There's no way you can't guard this. Yep. Alright, then I'm gonna do 40 to your Legrace. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. Alright. Alright. My turn ends. So now Alentis is gonna go off. Since I boosted my Vanguard 3 or more times, it's gonna kill itself to draw a card. And since I have no face-up cards in my damage zone, I'm gonna countercharge 1 as well. Alright, can you kill me? Probably gonna be calling you there, and then you there. Alright. What are you gonna do?
I'm just trying to think. Okay.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
Okay, guard with this draw trigger. Mm.
ヴァンガードにアタック。 スキル発動。 パワープラス。
Another draw trigger.
ガード。 ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。
I don't even want to, like, entertain the fact that you could double crit me here. You did it. Fucking. I'm not gonna let that happen.
ドライブチェック。ドロートリガー。パワープラス。ドライブチェック。 スキル発動。 パワープラス。 ヴァンガードにアタ
Wait,
ック。
what? I wasn't paying attention.
ノーガードです。
Dovinky?
ダメージチェック。
Oh. No! That's gone.
ヴァンガードにアタック。スキル発動。
My poor little fucking.
パワープラス。
My poor little fucking grade 3, how dare you?
ターンエンド。私のターン。ドロー。
Alright. Here's a real turn. I'm about to show you what this deck can really do.
ユニゾンドレスなめんなよ。
Alright. Calling Luster Impact there. And I'm gonna call Alvina Energy Blast 3 and I'm gonna call a grade 1 or less for my drop. Gonna be calling Alentis. Alright. 30.
No guard. ダメージチェック。 ヴァンガードにアタック。
Alright, Rosarium. We're gonna be picking, obviously, my boy Lagrace back there for 15k.
ノーガード
Oh.
ダメージチェック
How big would have Leonore gotten? 15, 30. That would have gone back to 8. To 38, 48. 61. My Vanguard would have been 84.
Damn.
Alright, well, I guess I kinda showed you what Leonore is capable of.
In a way.
What?
I said in a way.
Oh. What deck do I want to play now? Is the question. Sure, we'll play you. Oh wait, I forgot to... No.
どのデッキにする
Alright,
の
here we go. Illustra, change accessories. Change it to the guy that actually plays this goddamn deck. There we go. Leonore is capable of a lot. I'll tell you that. Leonore is a is a tier 1 deck for a fucking reason.
Mm-hmm. So...
ファイトだ絶対に負けないから
Alright. I think this deck actually wants to go second, right? Yeah, I think so. I actually don't know if this deck benefits from going first or second better.
Stand up, Vanguard! 私のターン、ドロー
This is another Brain Gate deck. You'll see how funny this deck can be. Yeah, out of all the trigger, that's another tip. Out of all the trigger, if you need to discard a trigger, if you have a draw trigger, get rid of that shit immediately. The ones you want to keep the most are front triggers, because those are 20k shield. Just...
Oh no, it was just this was the only card that I could reliably discard.
If you have to discard a trigger, go with the trigger with the least amount of shield. That's what you want to do. Oh, that's a fucking perfect draw. Perfect draw. Fucking Pan's gonna draw me a card off of BB3, and then I'm gonna fucking...
You know what? I'm happy with that.
Alright. I'm gonna play this product.
I need to get myself a good Xbox 360 controller and play Zura's Wrath.
Yes, do so. That game is peak.
I have Zura's Wrath because I had it on the Xbox One, you know. And then my Xbox One broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh, I can't play it anymore.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. You have to. I hate how, like, yeah, sure, people... Yeah, sure, emulation is, like, linked to pirating. Like, I'm not gonna say it isn't, But like, just because I'm emulating something doesn't mean that I didn't pay for it. Or at least didn't pay for it at one point.
My first thought when it comes to that is, oh no, not the multi-million dollar companies are...
Yeah,
woe is me. Oh.
Yeah. But my point being is, like, I legitimately owned the game at one point, so... And I can't play it anymore. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Like, consoles are only going to last so long.
My Xbox One lasted less time
will only
than my
last so
360.
long as well. So, like, give me a fucking break.
So, to be fair, you can get an Xbox One S for cheap nowadays.
Yeah, true.
Like, I think it was like, I was seeing them for like $70. And honestly, I don't care about the new gen. Partly because most new gen games are dog trash. Though I do find it funny that in one of their like Xbox's bid to like get people using a new console, there was a game they decided that it couldn't be played on the previous generation of consoles. You know what game that was?
What?
The Metal Gear Solid collection.
Oh, yeah, you right.
Oh boy, the power of these old PS2 games just can't run on this Xbox.
Yeah, I do. That's the same thing with like Switch. Like, for some reason, games that I could run on a completely different console just do not work. Like, this thing is built like a fucking like actual tablet.
Ooh, don't you want to get the Switch too?
No.
You know, if you believe in the Nintendo CEO, you have to pay $20.
I'm not gonna pay fucking like 80. I'm not gonna pay like fucking. I'm not gonna pay $80 for a game. I'm not. I'm gonna actually.
I'm not sure who it was, but I was talking to someone, and then they were like, you know, I don't know why, but they kept on saying, oh yeah, the Nintendo tax isn't real for physical games. You know, that's just a lie. I pulled up Nintendo's website as I was talking to them, and was like, they're like, where do you get this information from? And I just linked them their Nintendo's own website.
Yeah.
Where it just says, there's like...
Nice full charge. Oh, PG, nice. I was talking with some of my buddies, like, not too long ago, and I was talking to them about it, and we were all complaining about it, and then one of my buddies went, well, to be fair, Nintendo wasn't they weren't trying to defend Nintendo, but they were just like, they just went, well, Nintendo didn't start the $80 game bullshit. And I was just like, that doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, yes, okay, Sony started it, so what? Okay. No, like, Sony is Sony, okay? People have been shitting on Sony for a while.
Mm-hmm.
People shit on Nintendo, but like, nobody cares. 90% of the time, nobody fucking cares.
Someone said to me about that, like, oh yeah, but what do gamers do? Nothing. Well, what are they supposed to do?
But like, my problem with that is like, fucking, like, I guarantee you there are twice as many people who care about Nintendo than fucking Sony. And that goes for also the industry as well. Like, people, like, the industry, like, people will look at Sony and just be like, ha, dumb fucks. And then, but they'll look at Nintendo because Nintendo's like beyond successful, and they'll be like, oh, this is peak, let's do this. So Nintendo, even though fucking, like, Nintendo didn't start the trend, they're the fucking, like, they're the dick riders. They're They're the people that's gonna fucking...
No, but to be fair, Nintendo fans are the worst.
Nintendo are the people that are popular enough that are going to get it done anyway. And it'll work for them because Nintendo fans are fucking stupid.
Oh,
I still don't understand why people are fucking I still don't understand why people defend Nintendo on that. Why are you defending these motherfuckers? Like, yeah, sure, $70 games are ass. Most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm not gonna pay $70 for a game. So why do you think I'm gonna pay $80 for a fucking game? But like, there are people that are actually defending it, and I'm just like, why? Why do you want your games to be more expensive? Why? And also, like, another big problem that I have with the gaming industry is like fucking people are fucking, the companies themselves are fucking retarded. You don't need a game that has been literally. You need the way to save the gaming industry right now is not fucking multi-billion-dollar fucking. It's not multi-billion-dollar fucking games with like 6 years in development. It's not.
The CEO's looking at Balatro win Game of the Year is just fuming.
Yeah, because like literally, don't. Because again,
I don't know which Game of the Year they won.
Even if
I know they won one of them.
They won an award. They didn't win the Game of the Year.
I think it was the UK one they won.
Oh, well, either way. What we need are, ironically, we need less money being put into development. Oh. Papa, you good?
I won.
What do you mean?
Due to your opponent's connection
Yep.
off,
There you go,
you
you're
won the
lagging.
fight.
I'm still very much in here. And my stream hasn't died, nothing's died. Yeah, I'm looking. Nothing on my side died, so
The room
yeah.
got disbanded for me.
Well, the room is still very much up because I'm in it.
That's
and
weird.
I also
Check
won,
DMs,
by the
I'll show
way.
you.
I also got the rewards for winning. That also helped me realize that Welstra is not... I'm not feeling Welstra, so... I'm cool with that.
Also, damn, that was fast. You know that bot you just banned?
Yeah?
Account suspended or deactivated.
Ah, nice. Sick.
Like, damn, that was fast. That was like, what, 4 minutes?
Yep. But, as I was saying...
You don't have to quickly use that again?
When it comes to games in, like, the gaming industry, the way this is going to go, the way that the industry is going to be saved, is ironically, less money in production, less people in a team, and less time working on the game.
You know what's funny?
What?
When I saw... oh, sorry, a second. Hold on a second. I need to get the proper name because it's wow, that's a lot of grade zeros.
Like, yeah, actually, like, take a look at, like, I put it on my Twitter, look at Concord, and then look at Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh. Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush, I don't know the exact details, but it was sold for $30, and as far as I know, it wasn't that they didn't use that much money, and they didn't have much time in production, or as much time as like these AAA games.
I do want to play Hi-Fi Rush. I do.
I have it. I need to play it, but my point being is like
there is a very good reason why I want to play it.
why? Is it Corsica?
It's of course it's Corsica.
That's what I thought. Either way.
Yeah, the debate wasn't there. It wasn't. Yeah, I'm just trying to pick. Who
Either
I'm
way,
gonna...
Hi-Fi Rush
Okay.
didn't have as much time in production as most AAA games.
The
There's...
one triple game I am looking forward to is
What?
to see what Kojingles cooks with.
Oh, okay. But still, fucking, we have... And, again, it was sold for $30, and it was Shadow Drop. There was no, like, hype around it or anything. It just came out, no one knew about it, and then people
They
started
shut the
playing
company
it.
down.
People started playing it, and then fucking... people realized it was actually fucking peak. And then we have
They
Concord.
actually shut down the company and made it.
Yeah, I know. But, like...
So dumb.
Anyway, as I was saying, fucking... Then we went to... And then we have, as I said, Concord, which we all know what happened to it. Had fucking millions upon millions of dollars and so much time to cook. And it died within not even a year.
ダメージチェックよしフロントトリガーパワープラス
Yeah. It's...
Like, I could bring up an
You know, it
insane...
lasted 2 months.
I can bring up an insane amount of fucking examples of games that had all the time in the world to cook and all the money put into it, and then these smaller project games that didn't have as much time or money put into them, and what ended up happening to them.
Well, think about it this way. Yomi Hustle was like
It's $5. It's like $5 to $10.
it was like minus 10 times the price, and it probably sold way more than Concord ever did
Yeah.
on all platforms. And I think didn't Concord only last like 2 weeks?
No, it didn't last 2 weeks. It didn't. I don't think it lasted 2 weeks. It definitely didn't last very long.
Who am I gonna guard with? I'll just take it.
ノーガードドライブチェック
Oh no. It was released August 23rd
Mm-hmm.
ダメージチェック
and shut down September 3rd.
Huh. I guess you were right on that one.
That's 2 weeks.
But still, like, what were the problems? Oh yeah, they had a huge team that didn't really care about the project. They were just there to work and get their fucking paycheck.
ダメージチェック
They gave it way too much time to sit, so they probably second-guessed themselves an insane amount of times.
ターンエンド私のターン
And like,
Bro, if I had a game that took 8 years to make and didn't even last 2 weeks, I would just quit the fucking industry.
yeah, exactly. I would close down the entire corporation at that point.
At that point, it's just like
At
we
that
wasted
point,
8
you need to really, really think about what the fuck you're doing. If you're not going to quit, then you really need to think about what the fuck went wrong.
発動
Because,
It's that meme.
goddamn,
Stop it. Get some help.
yeah, exactly. Like, you really need to fucking sit down and, like, question what just happened. Or what happened with that, because clearly something went fucking awry. Again, we need smaller teams that actually care about what the fuck they're making.
You know,
Which
Concord's
usually
credits are over an hour long.
means smaller teams that are more specialized for specific genres
スキル発動
that they are actually passionate about. Less money, because it's both good for the player, because the less money you spend on the game, the less you have to charge for it. So it's better for the players, and on top of that, it's good for the company because you don't have to, if you don't spend as much money, you don't have to sell as much to, even at a lower price, you don't have to sell as much to make a profit. And just give it less time. You don't need something to be in production for 8 years. You could have something in production for a year and it'll be peak. Like, Jesus, like, for fuck's sake. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these companies. Alright, what are you gonna do?
This is gonna be something dumb, but I want to test it.
Huh? So what are you testing here? Exactly. Yeah. Retire a plant token.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, what was your plan there? I'm just wondering. Alright, he refuses to elaborate.
It was just getting my third plant token.
Okay. Eventually you want to get rid of those tokens, you don't want to keep them on board. They are 5Ks that do fucking nothing.
True.
Well, fuck. Guess I'm going down to 4. But yeah, there's like an insane amount of, there's like an insane amount of examples I can do. Or I could, insane amount of examples I can make. Where...
yeah, I can think of like tons. I mean, like, you got that Suicide Squad kill of Justice League.
Mm-hmm. And then we have...
That was making seasonal content for 15 players.
Yep. And I don't... It's not like a comparison, but like, I can just compare it to literally any game, so like Schedule 1.
True.
I don't have to compare it directly to something, I could just fucking... Alright, we're playing Land.
And now...
So my grade 2.
What about any Skull and Bones?
I think it was Skull and Bones.
Boy, howdy, how do we make a game worse than one we made 10 years ago?
I don't know.
Well, make the pirate game, but like... No?
I'm unable to do anything. Is there something that you need to check on your own? Or...
No.
Due to opponent's connection loss, you won the fight.
So I got the same thing.
I don't know what the...
Due to opponent's connection loss, you won the fight.
And yeah, now you're gone.
What the fuck is happening?
It is definitely something on your end. Because nothing is happening on my end.
What is that?
The room is still very much up, and I'm still very much here. And again, my stream is not... Another thing is my stream isn't dead. If my Wi-Fi was acting up, then it would definitely be my stream would have died.
Okay, my Wi-Fi is fine. Just did a speed test. There's nothing like affecting it.
Then I don't know. It's just, it's definitely a you thing, because you're the one that's leaving. Because instead of the room dying, it is at... Instead of the room dying, and my stream dying because my internet is fucking up, it's you dying. And you leaving the... Once the game is over, you leaving the room.
Yeah, I just did a speed test. There wasn't even any drops in the connection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, speed test. It shows like the speed going down depending if you have drops in Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I haven't. It's not. I think I could play more Vanguard, but I think I'm gonna stop stream because
Okay.
I'm kind of tired, and I don't think I was planning on going very long with this either. But to all the people that are watching, thank you for coming. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing 9 Souls. I'm playing more of that, and yeah, that's about it. Hopefully, one day I'll get a huger, a better, or not a better audience, but more people for Vanguard, because I'd love to set up like events and stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching, and
That would be fun.
see you all tomorrow. Show's over. Curtain call now. Later.